Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today we'll review Bloody Beggar with Kavin playing the titular character. The movie has many actors including Redin, Kingsley, Radha, Ravi, etc. Music is by Jen Martin and this is written and directed by Sivabalan Muthukumar. Bloody Beggar is a wacky black comedy genre movie. There have been movies of this genre which come out in Tamil once a few years and they have done quite well. Sudukavum, Moodar Kudam being some such. Let us see if Bloody Beggar has turned out well. Kavin plays the role of a beggar. Like a typical beggar, he acts as if he is blind or doesn't have legs or is deaf, etc. He has an emotional backstory which is revealed slowly throughout the movie. One day, he happens to go to a feast given to poor people in remembrance of a rich guy. Whilst there, he looks at the palatial mansion of the rich guy and he wants to stay in it. He also finds out that currently no one stays there and it is kept locked up. So he manages to gain entry somehow and everyone locks up and leaves. As he is roaming around, he discovers that he is actually not alone and another woman is also staying there. Fearing discovery, he moves to another area of the huge palace where he encounters another guy. After some time, he sees some shocking things and the lady discovers him. Now he is captured. What he slowly understands is that the estate of the rich man, who was an exterior actor, is claimed by his four children and grandchildren. However, the rich man has left the bulk of his estate to his illegitimate son. Knowing this, some of the claimants have already killed the heir, and this is Redin Kingsley. However, Redin Kingsley has turned into a ghost, but somehow he can be seen and heard by Kavin the beggar. Through him, Kavin learns more things. Some of the claimants want Kavin to act as Redin Kingsley to cheat the other heirs. Some other heirs want to bump him off and get a larger share of the estate. There are many characters here in the form of sons, daughters, their spouses, grandchildren, etc. Each of them is weird, wacky, and semi crazy. Each one is trying to harm the other to get a bigger share of the wealth. How Kevin manages to save his life and do these murderous family members get due justice form the rest of the story. Now, for a wacky black comedy to work, a couple of things have to be present. First is the crazy characters who do weird but fun things. This is the core of a black comedy. Added to this, the story must have many crazy twists and turns, with each action leading to unexpected consequences, complicating the plot and creating an interesting, messy situation which will add to layers of fun. The story will be like a kaleidoscope, with each turn bringing new interactions, and the landscape will look totally different. I believe the director Sivabalan Muthukumar has managed to achieve this in a spectacular manner. The host of characters, be it the ghost of Redin Kingsley, or the lawyer with the gun, or the plump kid, or the best of them all, the grandson who wants to emulate his grandfather who was a yesteryear superstar. He not just acts, but actually, quote unquote, lives the parts played by his grandfather. Sometimes he's a blind guy, sometimes he's a little girl, sometimes he's Tarzan, sometimes he's a ghost. Especially the portrayal of ghost and the things that the character Vasudha and Kavin do to control him and the reaction by Redin Kingsley to this madness really bring the house down. Not just this, the many actions and unintended consequences add to the comedic confusions. Especially the scene where some characters try to cut down a chandelier to create a distraction gets spoiled by something else, which in itself is a confusion. These are really juicy pieces of comedy situations. Kudos to the director for giving a worthy black comedy after a long time in Tamil. Another key part is the casting as well as the get up, the dialogue delivery, etc. of the characters. Most of the actors have understood the vibes of the movie and have come up with really wacky performances, and the makeup and dialogues also contribute to the fun. Kavin has acted quite well, be it as a beggar or when he is running for his life inside the mansion, or in the emotional sequences towards the end. Good job indeed. Also, Redin Kingsley always shouts and screams his dialogues at the top of his voice in all his movies. However, in this movie, the situations are such that all his shouting actually adds to the wackiness. So, his role has also come out quite well. Most of the other actors have done their parts as required. On top of this, the background score by Jen Martin is really superb and provides great build up during key situations. If at all there is a negative, to me it is the ending. It was quite an ordinary, tame one where I was expecting something wacky and explosive, a cliffhanger type. However, this is not a big drawback, and overall, this movie is quite good. So, what is the verdict? Bloody Beggar is a treat for fans of comedy, especially black comedies. Even general audience have a high chance of liking this movie. Please do watch it with your family in theaters. I will give this movie a 7.5 out of 10 stars. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.